Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Welcome. I'm just getting set up. I hope you're having a good day. So here, I'm just going to take a look at the last time that I was live for the weekly reading was, I think it was February 6th, so the week before last. And here's the painting that was created. I'm glad you're here too. I'm excited. So I just kind of want to recap this one real quick. There are lots of symbols, there were a ton of messages, and actually it's really interesting because I needed to take a week off right after I painted it, not because of this one, but it's interesting. So I want to point out here internally, some of our structures were breaking down. Cycles, it was all about cycles, connecting with the non-physical realm, kind of the veil lifting and letting things flow in. Sometimes when waterfalls show up, they can be related to it's kind of like the Tower card. So you've got these lightning strikes. So there's something out here. So think back about 2 weeks ago, if there was some sort of like Tower moment, meaning sudden change, kind of upheaval, that kind of thing. But that allows, that's the cracks are where the light, let the light in, right? Like that allows source energy to flow in. And that's kind of what happened. There was some fear here with the unknown, like that dark water, the unknown, some fear of change. But the sun central to everything, and this flexibility and joy. That's what the hummingbird and the dragonfly represent, are this kind of ability to kind of move gracefully and with joy and really focus in on that. We've got the amethyst here, this amethyst shoreline, which is really stabilizing and cleansing. And so all of those fears of the unknown kind of coming up and against the shore here, and kind of like a portal of balance and stability and going into kind of that blue sky time. And then the macaw up here, this is kind of like a symbol of being loud and proud, right? Like that's just kind of showing up, but it's internal. It's on this left side. So it's showing up for yourself, speaking up and declaring yourself and declaring what you want. And there's creativity, this orange going all through here. So connecting with your creativity. And the overall is very purple, which I think of like our spiritual nobility or our spiritual self, our crown area, that kind of thing, our intuition. So it's all happening in the spiritual realm, which is nice. So here's what the last session looked like. So I'll bring this back around. I'm switching things up a little bit this week. I'm going to do the drawing for the giveaway. So someone's going to receive this original. If you're a supporter on Ko-fi, you'll be entered automatically to win this. If you're already a supporter, you're in the drawing for this one. If you want to be in the drawing for the next one, then you can enter. But I've already put the names on the wheel. So everybody who was a member this morning is going to be entered in this. Yeah, the edges are almost a top and bottom. Yeah, right? Like the way that it mirrors. And it's interesting too because it went off the sides, and I usually interpret the white space on the outside as the non-physical realm, and this one went off the sides on both internal and external. So I'm gonna put this aside, but I just wanted to kind of recap some of the images. I love this little person sitting on the edge, kind of just observing. Yeah. So we'll see what comes up. Let's see, should I put this here's my little sign for, I'm going to put that on the side here. So in addition to being entered into the drawing every week, if you're a Ko-fi supporter, which is like $1 a month. So if you can afford $1 a month, if it's not a big deal to you, it really is a big deal to me because it all adds up. If I can get even a fraction of the support of the viewers here, to support me through Ko-fi. It'll be life-changing. So as a thank you, I'm gonna just zoom out a little bit here. Everything in my Ko-fi shop is half off. So that includes things like these little pendants. These are hand-painted original canvas pendants that I make. There's a little sloth one. I can't believe this one's still there. So these are all half off, but just for today. A little cutie. So these are original paintings. And they're really affordably priced for originals from my work. I've been working as a professional artist for over 20 years, so I have, my prices are, a little higher than just someone starting out sometimes. But yeah, so it's a good deal to get an original painting. Yeah, where's the little tiger? That's what I was looking for. There's a sloth, and there's still a tiger left also. So you're the tiger. And they're all signed on the back. You can see that. But yeah, so these are all half off on my Ko-fi shop. Welcome. I'm happy you're here. I was stalling to let people come in. So I'm just chit-chatting. So yeah, so anything that's in the Ko-fi shop is half off if you're a member. So there's a link in my bio. And then in the posts on Ko-fi, you'll find the discount code or a link to the shop. So it's all original artwork in there, and readings too. That's what I was going to say, painted readings. Which reminds me, the other thing I wanted to tell everyone before I forget. You probably heard me say that I've done soul portraits in the past. So I'm bringing back soul portraits. This is an example of a Windows to the Soul portrait. This is a mini, so this is very much just like the same way I do these paintings, but with your eyes. And this is the picture that it came from. Right. So I'll channel your energy into a painting, and you can get these on canvas. There's a whole different size range, but this is the mini version. And then you can opt in if you want a reading with it too. I'll do a written or a recorded reading for you to tell you what everything is, just like I do with these. So those are now available again, which I haven't done them in like a year, so that's pretty fun. All right. Well, I'm excited that you're all here. Are you ready to do the painting of the week? So a Ko-fi supporter, if you go to the link in my bio, it's a subscription. It's $1 a month minimum, $1 US. And you get discounts and things like that. I have to turn this down so I can think and talk. It's pretty music, but my brain's, I feel like I'm spinning plates. Okay. So in my link tree, it says enter the giveaway. That will take you to Ko-fi. Let me double check. I'm just gonna run over there. So you can see there's soul portraits. It says enter the giveaway. There's also, okay, I had turned the link off because it'll take you to the shop, but if you want the discount code, oh here, let me do that. Give me just a second here. Because there's like a members only post. And I can link it to that instead. Cool. Okay. It should work now. There's one that says Ko-fi shop. Okay. Thank you for sending the likes. That's wonderful. So, y'all made it in time to pick colors this week. Hooray! All right, so I'm going to back this up a little bit. If you're new here, I'm an intuitive artist. I'm going to channel a painting from the collective energy of the group, and even if you're watching this as a replay, you're included in it. And then when the image is done, I'm going to read it, I'm going to analyze it, and we'll get some insights for the week ahead. So, I'd like you to think about your intention for the week. What is it you want? What's on your heart? What's on your mind? And you can share those in the comments if you want, but I'm just going to set an intention to receive whatever messages we need to know as we're going through to the week ahead. And then I'm going to ask you to choose a number between 1 and 36. You're already on it, Wendy. Good job. And each of those numbers are connected to a color. So we'll use those colors. So 1 per person. 17. My labels all fell off, so I had to use a marker. Well, these are happy colors. I love it. My 17 friends. I love it. I like 17 also. So Claudia, 23. Happy greens. I know, isn't that beautiful, 17? You're like a dog hanging its head out the window of a car. That's so fun though, right? I know, I'm excited too. And it was such a bummer that I wasn't able to do it last week, but I just didn't have the energy for it. So if you haven't chosen a color yet, you're welcome to pick a number between 1 and 36. I think I saw everyone's there. And this is the same way, so like if you were to book a private session, you also get to pick the colors, but you get to look at them. Number 7. Thank you. 22. Hi, Amy. Ooh, look at these pretty colors this week. Love it. I'm gonna switch the music. For me, it has to be instrumental when I'm channeling something, but if the music's too interesting, I can't. I get distracted by it. So this one's kind of repetitive. It's pretty, but it's repetitive. All right. So we'll give it another minute. If you're just tuning in and you want to pick a color, you can pick a number between 1 and 36, and that'll correspond to a color. I love these colors. It's a lot. You think it's live? I was worrying that I put people to sleep. There's Ellie. Hi. I was waiting for you. You get this purple today. Oh, that's a nice compliment, Claudia. It's important that you draw like you. Try very hard to draw like you. We already have a me. We already have a Linda paints. So we need a Claudia paints. Is it storming out there? How are your winters? Are your winters pretty? Okay. So any latecomers, if you want to pick a number between 1 and 36, you're welcome to. It goes all the way up until I put the paint. Man, words are just, my brain doesn't want a word today. Just wants to paint, which is fine. Storm of the century, huh? Oh, that's cool. I'm glad I'm part of your Saturday. You got the farting one, Ellie. Where'd I put the plastic? Oh, there it is. Okay. I love that sound. Number 2 is a little gassy, yes. I'm getting a very strong message to take your time. Take your time. Sit with each part of the process, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're making art or cooking or writing a paper or whatever it is. Picking out your clothes for the next day. Slow it down a little bit. And not because if you rush it, it would, for no reason other than it just increases enjoyment. Slow down to increase your enjoyment of things. Ooh, look at I love that. Ooh. So speaking of slowing down before I blot all this, let's take a closer look at it. Isn't that fun? Ooh la la. So I do these also where I just, make this and then I'll let that sit and dry. But we would just be sitting here staring, which I don't have a problem with just sitting here looking at that, but yeah, it's like marbled. So I'm kind of noticing that there's some buildup over here in just a few little spots. Letting the outside get into us, I think, a little bit. I'm just speak for myself, but it does feel like the external world is kind of breaching our boundaries a little bit mentally and emotionally. That's wonderful. So, Claudia, am I saying your name correctly? Is it Claudia? Claudia. is. Good. I grew up outside of Chicago, so I kind of have a lazy way of speaking, I think. But look at all these. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, thank you. I feel like there's just, it's like clouds full of colorful angels or something. So what are you all seeing? I feel like there's a llama or a horse or something right here. Oh, that's fascinating. I'll have to check that out, Ellie. That sounds fun. I had a friend who used to redo dolls. Very creepy. Did some very creepy dolls. They were cool. These are interesting shapes right here and here. A llama with its tiny nice. And boom, I make dolls now. I love that. Isn't it interesting? Oh, that looks like a little star right here. I feel like there's a face in there. I don't know. That blue Dorito eel snake thing was amazing. Amazing. I feel like there's something here. This is an interesting shape. It kind of feels like a flower or an octopus. I can't really, yeah. Kind of reminds me of like an umbrella or something. Red worm. Head of a poodle. Ah. Oh gosh, when I back up, so remember I was saying that kind of looked like a llama. When I was close up here, I was like, oh, it's like a llama or a horse or something. Then I back away. This looks like a llama's face, like the nose and the mouth, like right here. Like it's blowing a purple bubble or something. Oh my God. Anybody else see that? Or like a camel or a... I think I want to do a llama today. Dark purple kangaroo. Over here, actually I see a little fox or something. Like here's the neck, and then the head, and the little body. Like its nose out here. No, I don't turn them upside down. Not for these. When I'm just doing like the big paintings or something, when I'm just painting to paint, but when I'm doing a reading, I don't. A llama a day keeps the doctor away. I think it would keep the doctor away if you trained it right. You see a puppy? Oh, in Yoda years. All right. I feel like there's a cape over here too. I think that's because I was watching too many Marvel movies. Though, when I was not feeling well, that's how I was coping. I was escaping by watching movies, and I watched every single Marvel movie. Oh my God, it was great. All right, so I'm gonna start here because I feel like there's like I do too. I like Tim Burton. So let's use this purple. Let's use Velvet Crush as our define the lines. Define the llama lines. All right. Let's see, because this just looks like a little face right here. So Let's put a nostril here. Let's just go for it. Just dive right in with some nostrils, yeah? Little heart-shaped nose. And then where the eye be? Back here? That's a Grinch. That's awesome. Oh, standing dry. All right. What'd you say? A few nostrils never hurt anyone? No, I suppose not. All right, so where's the other one? Right here, I think. Yeah. And my heat has just been running nonstop. Do them ears. Clown wig. Oh, it does kind of look like it's got a clown wig, yeah. That's great. What should you sculpt? I liked your little houses. I had a revelation the other day that I've this obsession with creating space and wanting a home has been lifelong. Because everything I always created, like when we would do Legos or anything as a kid, was always some form of home, some sort of house. Just like a natural interior decorator or something, I guess. It's my favorite thing. It's how I cope when I'm stressed, too. Okay, let's see. Pardon my paint. Back to the nostrils, yeah. So what do you think of when you think of like the nose? Like symbolically, how would you interpret a nose? I tend to think of the nose as like sometimes on the nose or sensitivity. You know, because our nose is one of the first indicators when we're around something that we have a sensitivity to. Hey, Becky. Well, I'm so glad that you could watch for a minute. That's great. This music is, what the heck is it? It's probably Peter Helland. Yeah, it's Dance of Life. Let's see, his last name is Helland. But his first name is Ped. It's Peter with a D. 50. Snacks. I like snacks. What'd you get? Ooh. Good. I'm glad that it's helping you relax. I hope you're healing well. That sucks. Knee injuries. We need those knees. Keep us moving forward. I know that like the message of take your time came up right when I first started, and I just feel like I want to rush this so much. It's so hard. Like I want to see what else is in here. I love this llama, but it's funny how it's that oppositional thing too. Don't tell me to take my time and enjoy myself. Oh, blueberry muffin. Thanks, Shelley. So cute. Should we give it a name? What a cutie. I know, one little dot of paint changes everything, doesn't it? That movie's amazing, Encanto, yeah. Today we do not have stormy weather. It's sunny, but very cold. Well, not very, I mean, it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Which sadly doesn't seem as cold as it could be. But it's sunny. We had some snow yesterday. Alright, so what else have we got? This red right here is very interesting to me. I'm in Wisconsin, in the Midwestern U.S. it's funny how, like, I'll start working on something from one perspective, and then it changes, and yeah, so yeah, they they evolve for sure. This little thing here is interesting. I know, I can't go 5 minutes without those songs popping in either. I love it. Is this a little eye of something? Is this a little animal right here? I think that's a possum. Does anybody else see a little possum right here? Like, there's their face and a little hand. I got a notification for a snow squall, but I think because when I bought my phone, I was down near Chicago, and I think they got some nasty. Where's that number 17? I think I want to outline this little friend. Horse and a raccoon. Oh, this one? Raccoon with red shorts. Now I totally see, like, here's the head, the upper part of the body, and then like a red skirt though for me. And then there's like it's like a little Red Riding Hood, but the fox or the wolf dressed up like a little Red Riding Hood or something. I don't know. And then that's interesting because there's like a shadow of whatever this character is back here with like a top hat. Do you see that? Like how this would be a character right here, and then there's a shadow of it in purple. Huh. I feel like it's got like this fox vibe though. Let me see. I think wolf. Would a wolf eat a llama? Because I feel like it looks kind of hungry. Oh no. All right. Yeah, they are all best buddies, aren't they? So I'm going to start with this. I see an eye right here, but water over here. Dip it in the wolf would be offended. Yeah, you're right. That's funny. I feel like we should make a movie. It's always amazing to me, no matter how many of these I do, that like how the ear was just there, like it was all there all along. I feel a little bit like Dorothy, like you had it, the power was with you all along, or whatever. It's weird. Yeah, what would that movie, what's the title of this movie? There's a little tongue curling around here. I don't know, it might have a hat, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a terrible day. I'm so sorry. That's funny. I was getting, in the shadow, I was getting the kind of Robin Hood vibe, yeah. Huh. Interesting. Okay, here's one ear. Yeah. You're safe here, Alicia. You're among friends. Trying to keep the background colors as much as possible. It's tricky. Tricky. Well, thank you. It's really hard. Whatever. I can't obsess over this little tongue sticking out. Does it look like a tongue? Is it reading like a tongue? I don't know. I saw it, and then when I to do it, it got weird. I feel like I need to. Look at that. It's just so small. It's hard to correct the lines. And that wonderful thing about how one tiny little brush stroke will change everything works for me and against me sometimes. Are they free? I'm not sure what you mean. So you can enter to win one. There's a link in my bio, but watching is free. And then the reading, when I'm done with it, the insights that I share, I offer freely. Yeah. Alright. So now I don't know if I want to put it in a dress or not. I mean, I still kind of can see it, but it doesn't feel right to put. Like, I could totally do, like, almost like it's baking something. I feel like it's holding something here. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit and we'll look at the big picture. So I actually kind of feel like it's sitting or standing. I think this is a paw right here. Ooh. I know. Look at a llama, right? Thank you so much. All right, let's go down a little closer here and see what's up. I really like this green right there. Want some more of it. It's actually a mixture of that blue and green. That's what that is. That's why I like it. This is an interesting thing. What do you think this is up here? Oh, do you think it's evil? I think it's just hungry. Although, you know, I can be evil when I'm hungry. Wolf in Llama's class. Ooh, lilacs, huh? Oh, that's so interesting because I was thinking this was like a giant flower up here. Wisteria, huh? All right, let's look at what wisteria looks like. That's pretty. All right. Actually, as I zoomed in, now I'm like, it kind of looks like a bird looking at me. I think it's an owl. But I think I might incorporate the wisteria too, so we'll see. But I think it's a barn owl. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. All right, let's see. Oh my God. So I gotta show you this really quick because let's see if I can get my phone out without too much trouble. That. What is that? I need that in my life. Oh my God. That baby owl running on, oh, their little legs are hilarious. I love it. Wisteria represents love, creativity, beauty, fertility, and long life. Nice. I like that. Bear with me for a second. Okay. You seem hungry, yeah. The baby owl's running for lunch. It's snack time. Like everybody else here, looking for a snack. All right. Whew. I know, yeah, where they lift up the owl's feathers. I know, that cracks me up. That's great. They're so cute. And they're so, like, they seem, I think why I love it is because they seem so stoic. And then when you see that they have these, like, long, gangly legs, they just look funny. And so it's shocking. They're goofy and, oh yeah, I love them. I do too. Like, yeah, they're looking just directly right into your soul. Animals in general, though, I feel like they're so connected that, yeah, they just... Thank you. What are these called in the language you speak, Claudia? The wolf, llama, an owl. You have a robin that watches you? Oh, I love it. You speak Spanish from Spain? How do you say owl? I don't remember any of my Spanish. I learned Spanish just enough to work in a kitchen with people that I worked with and to sell like perfumes. Like, I know how to say that, and I can't even remember. I can say some, like, how much is something? I don't know. Out of practice, you know, if you don't use something. I don't have enough Spanish-speaking friends. That's the problem. My son goes to Mexico. He spends a lot of time there. And so he taught himself how to speak Spanish. It's different dialect, I guess, yeah. But he's amazing. He taught himself how so that he could travel and made friends, and it's pretty cool. In Lyon. Oh, it's beautiful there, huh? How can you say owl? This. I feel like this is like a sculpture, this little owl here. Buho. Buho? It sounds a little bit like the same. Is it related to the word for witch? It is the sound of an owl, isn't it? Yeah. Buho. Buho. I love that word. My favorite word in Spanish is espinaca because it means spinach and it sounds the way that spinach tastes to me. It's like, ugh. Mm. My favorite word. Okay, I think. I need some stars over here for this. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate that. Okay. Whew. Yes. I think, yeah, so I like that. It's on the wolf to guiding the wolf. I think, yeah, so I like that. It's on the wolf to guiding the wolf. Okay, I still see this one as a big flower, so we're gonna do that. It's like a cone flower. Hi. Next live, maybe I might be on later tonight. I'm working on a big painting. Do you want to see it? So this is the painting of the week, so I'll do a reading when this is done, but then I also have this one over here. Sorry for the movement, but I'll be working on this one later too. It's a big one. So maybe in a few hours, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But every Saturday, I'm here to do the painting of the week. Almost every Saturday. You feel one animal is missing? I wonder which one. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's see. Oh, Lulu's moaning. Lulu. I don't know what time. So every Saturday, on Saturday, it's this time. Whatever time it is. For me, it's 5 o'clock p.m. So I start at 3:30 Central Time every Saturday. But when I go live, like throughout the week, I don't know. Whenever I feel okay enough to do it. Or if I don't have, because I do appointments and things like that, so my schedule, it's always different. Yes, I put it on YouTube. So if you have to go, then you can watch the replay on YouTube. And it'll be posted on my Ko-fi channel. Or so if you're a member of Ko-fi, you can get it there too. What is that purple? Do you see the flower? Yeah, so what time is it where you're in Germany? Is it 11 p.m. for you too? Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to squeeze the screen to make it zoom out. Oh my goodness. What is this down here? What is that? It feels like, is that a book or? I love that it's international too. Yes, I agree, Shelley. A cardinal. Oh, I see like its a little pointy head right there, kind of. Oh, hold on. I'm from the U.S. I'm in Wisconsin. Good morning, Renee. And now we have Australia, yeah? Is that where you're from? So we have Germany and Spain and the United States and Australia. Anyone else? Hi, Shannon. It does look like a pair of shorts. Or like a piece of paper. You see a green parrot. Oh, look at, there's a little tiny purple heart right there. It feels like, yeah, nothing is really, I feel like a few little spirals and then that's it. This is kind of, there's like a little mushroom or something. All right. I guess it's a little house. Oh, there's always a house, right? I know. I thought it was just about done too. That's funny. Oh, eggplant. I like eggplants. The music is Peter Helland, Dance of Life. Bye, Claudia. Have a wonderful evening. Have a good sleep. Oh, yeah, the little old woman who lived in a shoe. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, are you trying to move the picture around? Sorry. Like there should be another one growing out of here somewhere. Hi, Stephanie. I can feel the fairies too. It does, yeah. I can feel the childhood. It is whimsical and like fairy tale type stuff, right? Oh, I love that. Light over here didn't quite work. All right, I think that's it. Maybe not. I feel like I want to go a little bit darker by the owl. Yep. Ooh, well, that's a little intense, yeah? So how's everyone feeling about that? You like it? Yeah? Good. I constantly abandon works in progress and start new ones. I can relate. What is this over here? I feel yeah, the music will do that. No, I was trying to find something that was upbeat, but also just kind of backgroundy so it doesn't distract me, but everything draws my attention and then I can't talk. Or listen, I guess is probably really what I'm going for. There we go. I know, I find it interesting that it's emerging from the darkness too. It's just a kind of a cheap watercolor paper. The reason it dries quickly is because I blot it. I blot it till it's dry. Dark side of the moon, yeah. Okay, so that looks pretty finished to me. And I'm just going to put my paints away, and I'm going to do a reading. And then, after I'm done with the reading portion and the analysis, I'm going to draw the giveaway for last week's painting. And so if you like this painting and you want a chance to win the original, you can become a member of my Ko-fi subscription. It's like $1 a month. And as a thank you, I give away a painting every week to members. You can get prints of them, of course, but... All right. So here we go. Look at that. That's funny. Just for a second, when I looked away and then looked back, this looked like a treasure chest. It's like a little mushroom home down in there. Oh, I just want to keep painting. Oh, dang it. I just got to put a few more highlights on this one. I can't help it. Okay. All right. Home is a treasure. Beautifully said, Shannon. I love that. Yeah, I'm working on the NFTs. Thank you. All right. So here's what we're looking at. So I'm going to go through the analysis here. And so this is how I do my readings. If you book a session with me, it'll be the same thing. You get to pick all the colors. I paint what I see. They're an hour long, so they don't get as detailed as this one. But the insights are always the same, are always like as juicy, let's say. All right, so I like to look at the overall thing. I love the idea that it's kind of a re-envisioning of the kind of the relationship between like fox and a sheep, right? Or like wolf and a sheep. We've got a llama and a wolf together. There's kind of that, I want to say passive aggressive, but there's kind of this joyful and this kind of a hungry wolf, so there's those two energies are really dominant. But we also have kind of this wisdom riding on the back of the hunger, that hunger, aggressive hunger kind of energy. And it's green too. So I feel like it's heart-centered. It's coming from the heart, but it's coming out of the darkness. The cone flower feels like a healing, and it has many colors in it. So I feel like it's also, hold on one second. I gotta turn that off. So I feel like it's like a multi-dimensional healing. Now, this is a collective reading, so it's everyone's energy that's watching this. It's a global, everyone's energy, right? But what I always say when I do private readings is everything in here represents you. So everything in here, it's not like this is one piece. Everything's connected, right? So it's not like there's a llama type people and there's like a wolf type people and no, it's everyone is all of these things. And so looking at the internal, this is what's going on with the internal aspect of ourselves right now. That this is the subconscious, so we're not quite aware of this yet, and I think that's why it came up last. I was like looking at it and going, what is this? It's bright red, so it's got a book quality too. At first I thought, it's like a page or writing or something. So there's something we're building, there's stability, there's home, but it's also that the mushrooms feel like it's related to change and like rebirth, like death and rebirth, like this cycling of old ideas into something new that feels stable and home and safe. And then the owl is on the internal too. So this is our thoughts, our emotions. They're connected to our spiritual center, whatever that is. But it also could be still a little bit of a dark night of the soul energy that we're working through. It could be coming out of that. Last 2 weeks was kind of tower energy, things breaking down, lots of change and lots of like life review kind of stuff, But externally, so what's happening in the external world is all this action, right? There's tons of action happening. There's the hungry wolf coming out from under the healing. So I feel like there's like this big piece of shadow work. It's like, peace, love, and flowers meets like this hungry carnivorous energy. Like, oh my God. So if there's something that you've been holding back, this ambition or envy or these kind of emotions, that they're coming out. They're coming out from the darkness. They're going to make themselves known. Like still got kind of this breaking and this lightning striking. There's lots of that pink tongue and the pink background here. That feels like like instinctual, just kind of deep emotions coming out, but being cleansed and healed, right? It's kind of like this whole process. And then in the subconscious, there's this playful llama. And I love that the nose is a heart shape. So it's like, boop, this little heart, this little love. There's so much love and playfulness. And then also too, like home is where the heart is kind of feeling like, and I think it was Shannon that just said like, earthy and grounded. Yeah, mushrooms feel grounded and earthy. And this is like this playfulness and loving and grounded and earthy and all of that. That's what's underneath. Yeah, so just like Carl Jung was talking about the shadow. There's a really good book called The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. That's such an excellent book on shadow work. I highly recommend it. So it feels like there's, the result of the shadow work that we've been doing. So I want to look at last week's too. Last week's had a lot of this, they had this like tower event. So some sort of sudden change, but the big message of last week's was to be playful and fun and see how this green was weaving through. And we had a lot of fear. We've been working through a lot of fear of the unknown kind of thing, and a lot of cleansing. And if anybody's ever done a physical cleanse, you know that when you start doing a cleanse, all kinds of stuff comes up, and it's really can be very uncomfortable, right? So going through that, letting things break down, and here we're coming out of it to create and establish new. I kind of feel like these mushrooms are eating this house. It's kind of like getting worn away, old ideas of what stability means, things like that. The name of the book is called The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. Kidney stone. Yes. Oh, God, I'm glad you're through that. Yes, passing those things can be very uncomfortable. And that's exactly what that's what this was about. Like the breaking down, things are cracking, breaking down these cycles, but the sun's coming up through that. And so now we have this kind of playful. So, okay, so I'm going to pull a couple cards around it. This is a mix of decks. This is the bag that you get with the Sacred Journey deck, but yeah, so the mushrooms are like eating the old. So this is a mix of 3 different decks. This is the Mandala series, the Sacred Journey, and For the Love of Trees. Yeah, for the past 2 weeks, I've been very, very sick. I have an autoimmune thing that flares up, and it also triggers some depression and things like that. And I was just, that's why I wasn't here last week. I was not doing okay. Yeah, so. Whoa. All right, so we'll do one from that one from that one. Let's find a tree deck. This one, I guess. All right. Okay, first card. Oh yeah, that, look at the green in there. That totally matches with that. And we've got the owl. These are definitely related. So I'm going to show you this card, and then I'm going to show you the picture while I read the card. So the card says, spread your wings, open your heart, embrace the wisdom of your disowned parts. That's what I was talking about with that wolf coming out. Discover your truth and divinity, not in the light, but in wholeness. So it's not just about the light. It's about your shadow too. This is called Illuminate the Illusion. So this card's all about shadow work. Illuminate the illusion. And for some of us, it could be the illusion that we don't have. Like, I don't talk about my depression or anxiety or that kind of stuff. And so it's part of my work, if I'm going to embrace my shadow, if I'm going to embrace the wisdom of my disowned parts, that's what that book, that's a phrase actually that comes from the Dark Side of the Light Chasers, is she calls the shadow the disowned parts of ourselves. So yeah, like that part of myself that is related to depression, I tend to put in the shadow and not allow, and that can become a hungry wolf, and can devour our joy. So we need to really give it some time and attention and love, right? And feed it with what it really needs, instead of Yeah, I'm glad I took some time off too. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, this one totally matches. All right, so let's see what the next one is. So this one, oh, there's that wisteria. That's so funny. So this one is that nice purple flowers come up, and look at those pretty blues and reds in the background, right? This is a reminder. You were never meant to be contained. None of you, not any part of us. So when we try to contain the envy we have for other people's stuff, or the fears that we have, we try to contain them and box them and put them away, they escape. So you're boundless by nature. Hiding or trying to fit in serves no one. So be you and be free. Thanks, Simone. These are cards that I make. So this one is from the Sacred Journey deck. So I create all the images and write them myself. Some of these are from when people book sessions and I do a painting for them. So this might become a card in this deck. This is the Sacred Journey. And then this is the Mandala series. This is the purple deck. And these are all, speaking of Carl Jung, I just made a bunch of images, ink blots in a circle. And then the images, the words come from the images, just like I do the reading here. That's how I make the cards too. Thank you. All right, so let's look at this is the For the Love of Trees deck. This is a gilded, see how it's gold on the edge? And then I hand stamp them all with the tree. Rest and recuperation. Yeah. Oh, look at the little house. Look at it. There's a little house. This one always reminded me of the Flintstones. I don't know why. Well, it kind of looks like the Flintstone house. But look at that. Rest and recuperation. Now is the time to seek comfort and rest in your sacred space. Yeah. Yeah, so Wendy, I do so this deck I keep adding cards to. There's so you can get a limited edition of this deck. I release 11 cards at a time. And that's I'm working on. I have like 150 images that I need to make cards out of from people that have booked sessions with me. So I'm working on it. But I'll be releasing new cards. So this deck will grow forever. This is the Sacred Journey deck. So right now you can get a 55 card deck, or you can get the limited edition ones that are stamped in gold like that. And then I'll release 11 cards at a time. You can keep adding to it. So yeah, so rest, allow yourself what you need. Don't hide it away, right? Don't hide it away. Work with your shadow. Feed don't let it become a hungry wolf that comes and devours your joy, right? Your cuddly joy. God, they're so cute. I love alpaca and whatever they're called. Angela, hi. Hey, I know you won one of the things. Speaking of which, I'm going to do the giveaway now. I'm behind on mailing things, but because I've been resting and recuperating. But I'm catching up. All right, so now I'm really excited to do the giveaway. So this was last week's. And so we can see how we're going forward here from this one. So I'm about to draw the winner. Then the way you get, so if you love this and you want to get in on the wheel to for a chance to win, there's the wheel. Okay. And let's see if I can. If you want to get your name on the wheel, there's a link in my bio. So thank you so much to everyone who's become a member. The lines on the wheel are getting narrower and narrower. Thank you. I'm so grateful. It really helps me out. It allows me, I do art support groups and I do all kinds of things. And the more people subscribe to my Ko-fi community, the more I'm able to do those. So I really, really appreciate it. And it helps me to allow me to rest and recuperate when I need to. So as a thank you, I'm going to give away this original painting. And I'm just going to click and we'll have a winner. Ready? And the winner is Kathy. Congratulations, Kathy. Oh, I'm so excited. Kathy just became a member too. So I will let Kathy know. Congratulations to Kathy. If you're watching it on the replay, I don't know if you're in here, but yay. And thank you again. Thank you all so, so much. Yeah. Were you close? I know. Oh, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Yeah. So this one's going to Kathy, and then this one here is up for grabs. So next Saturday, I'll do a drawing for this one. Same way. If you want to get your name on the wheel, there's a link in my bio. You can go to any of my websites, lindafabry.com, paintgazing.com, the Artsy Apothecary, and there you'll be able to find information on Ko-fi at any one of those. If you want to book a session, oh yeah, that and soul portraits are back. So if you want your energy translated into a soul portrait of your eyes, those are available now too. You can, and those come with or without a reading. If you just want the painting, you can just get the painting. If you want a reading, like I did today, that's a paint gazing session. It's 1 hour on Zoom, and if you're a Ko-fi member, they're half off today. There's only 3 of them available. I don't know if there's any available right now, but if you are a Ko-fi member, you can go to the shop, and you can get half off. Actually, you can get half off anything you want there. Yeah. Thank you. I do sell prints. Yep. So you should be able to go to my Linktree, which is in my profile, and there's a link that says print gallery, and that'll show you all the prints. You can also find all the oracle cards there. So I'm going to stand up for a second and stretch my legs, and then I'm going to pull some cards if anybody wants a card. You can put a question in the Q&A. Actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live and come back with cards, because I don't want to have a huge long recording because I upload it. So if you're just tuning in and you're like, what the heck was this? You can find this recording on YouTube. Yeah. So if you want to come back for a card, I'm going to pull some cards for a little bit. And, or you can go and check out the shop in the meantime, but I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and I'll pull some oracle cards if you want a reading. All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.